All right, well, ICE agents say Portland's Democratic Mayor Ted Wheeler violated the Constitution by ordering police to stand down while ICE employees were being harassed and threatened by Occupy ICE protesters. They want a meeting with Wheeler for him to apologize and to promise that all Portland citizens will be protected regardless of where they work, or they may see him in court. And tonight we're getting a late-breaking response from the mayor himself. So let's bring in Fox News radio host Todd Starnes. Good to see you tonight, Todd.
Hey, thanks, Shannon.
Okay, so this is what the mayor tweeted back on July 20th when that Occupy ICE Portland thing was still set up. He says, "I drove by the demonstration yesterday. It seemed to be very peaceful, and I was pleased to see that. I want to be very clear. I do not want the Portland police to be engaged or sucked into a conflict, particularly from a federal agency that I believe is on the wrong track." Now, a letter from an ICE attorney representing those folks to the mayor says, "We understand you have a difference of opinion with the current president of the United States and some of his policies, but we fail to see why targeting the employees of ICE and leaving them vulnerable to violence, harassment, and even death furthers a legitimate government interest. Your policy has created a zone of terror and lawlessness." Tonight, the mayor's denying that, saying it's inaccurate and inflammatory. Now, you talked to some folks there on the ground. What did they tell you?
Yeah, it really was a very violent protest out there right outside of the ICE headquarters in Portland. On my radio show a few days ago, we had the owners of a food truck that was set up directly across the street from the ICE headquarters, the Happy Camper food truck. They actually had to shut down their business, Shannon, and the reason why is they were caught serving ICE agents lunch and breakfast. And as a result, the Abolish ICE protesters targeted the family, the mom and pop family, who ran the food truck. They even threatened to kill their daughter. So we're talking about some very dangerous people here. And Shannon, we should not be surprised. We have seen this time and time again. Oakland, California, for example, where the mayor tipped off really bad, very dangerous illegal aliens that ICE was about to stage a raid. So this is nothing new with the Democrats.
Okay, so we're going to watch as this plays out between the mayor and the attorney representing the ICE folks as they continue to nail down the facts of exactly what did or didn't happen as far as police response. But we heard the mayor saying he didn't want them to get sucked in. So the question is, did they respond when there were calls for help, when there were emergency calls for help, or just nuisance calls? I mean, that's what we're trying to figure out now. So that back and forth continues.